Right. So if you haven't already seen the live stream for the worldwide release like stream for Call of Duty World War 2. So today in the stream we'll talk about that. Also in the end we'll be talking about DLC 5 of Black Ops 3. So first of all, if you've not seen this trailer, go and check it out now and come back to the video, because it's actually not just a trailer, it's a big discussion about the game. So obviously they've got the campaign and they talked about multiplayer a lot, and in multiplayer we did see a little clip, and in that clip we saw like two guys on a rock, one was sitting down or something, and the rest, about another 30, were just walking about as usual, just jumping and crouching and all that good stuff. So, and the big thing is, they're all on the same team. So would we see like a 30 versus 30 multiplayer match or something like that? Would we see that in the next COD? I'm excited for that. 30 and 30 or something, that would be sick. Or maybe I just can't count and maybe it's like 25 or 15 or something. But I'll be sick to have like more players. I'm pretty sure they're going to do that in the next Call of Duty. So now let's talk about campaign. Now they was talking about the campaign a little bit, but I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. So yeah, let's just not talk about that. So there was in the stream there was talking about like them making like the behind the scenes on making the game a little, like them kind of like making all the guns and all, like the graphics and all that. And it was actually pretty cool to like see like all the behind the scenes and that. So I liked it. So yeah, moving on to that, that was like check out, that was really sick, like how they did. There was like got the old fashioned guns. So yeah, now let's talk about the guns. Yeah, I was talking about a little bit about the guns, but let's talk about the guns. So obviously I'm pretty sure they got all of the World of War guns from last World of War and made some new ones, or like made them better. Also they made them like better or like a little bit worse, maybe some of them. Like I did see in the trailer at the start of the stream they had the flamethrower. I'm pretty sure I saw the previous H, obviously, and yeah, there was a lot of good guns in there, so I'm excited for that. Next, moving on to zombies. Now a lot of you was thinking what would the next game mode be. Now I was thinking the same too. I thought hopefully don't do survival again like what they did with Advanced Warfare, but I'm pretty happy they didn't, because they talked about the little storyline a little bit, like what's got to be about the zombies storyline, and it sounded sick, and I'm excited for it, and I'm going to talk about that, like how the storyline is going to work. Now first of all, we did get a little image in it too. So the image was like a Nazi zombie with like stitches on his nose and a missing eyeball, and it was gruesome, and there was talk about it's going to be scary, so it's going to be like horror, like more scary. So it's going to be the scariest like zombies we've had in history. Well, like Call of Duty zombies. Probably they're not going to be that scary, but I think it's going to be a little scary, but we will see when we play it. Okay, I'm going to make a lot of videos on it, so yeah, we better watch out when it comes out, and that's going to be November the 3rd, I'm pretty sure, or October. Now November the 3rd is when it comes out. So the storyline, it has to be World War 2 themed, so again, Nazi zombies are coming back. I missed that, and actually Kino just opened the gameplay right now, and I know it's a zombie map, so yeah, it's good theme here. And I don't know well, I'm going to talk about this after. So the thing is this, so World War 2, World War 2, obviously, if you don't know, the Nazis, the leader is Hitler. So Hitler was thinking of a plan to get a better army, so he discovered a zombie army, and that kind of ruined his plan, and Then they try to stop it or something like that. That's all I know. That's what I heard. So it's not. It's a big information. That's a lot of information from like a few sentences, or if I can't count one. Yes, only one, but that's what storyline is going to be about. I'm have to go back to the Nazi Zombies theme. So, what's going to be in it? So, obviously we know there's going to be like wall weapons and random box and pucks and Pack-a-Punch. Hopefully they're going to be in it. Or maybe they're just going to change it all together and they're just going to have like multiplayer and like zombies or something like that. And like before you start you need to set up your class. Hopefully they don't do that. That's what they did in Call of Duty Online, I'm pretty sure. And that'll be so annoyed. That'll just be the worst thing ever, to change up zombies completely. I just wouldn't like that at all. Please don't do that. Oh, Sledgehammer. Fingers crossed they didn't do that. If they did, nope. And what a free fun when I'm getting the game. So yeah. Next thing, we're moving on to like Gobblegum. Is going to be a Gobblegum. I do not know. But we're not really sure if it's actually going to be actual zombies. Maybe it's just going to be actual survival, but zombies. I do not know. We don't know fully. So, now let's talk about DLC 5 Black Ops 3. So, first question, do I believe it? I'll say land, because there's a lot of evidence, there's a lot of leaks, there's a lot of stuff. They did say there's going to be no more content on Black Ops 3, but I don't know if they're just going to be trolling us, like Charlock or something, and just make us all multiplayer maps. But I have been thinking about, and well, first of all, we need to go back to that and see if there's a lot of reasons why that's not going to happen, because a lot of people's been like saying there's links about 8 remastered maps. Like, that's a lot of maps. So I don't know if there's going to be 8 remastered maps. Like 8, man. I don't even know if we can do 6. So yeah, that's something what we need to work on. Like, we need to work on like what Treyarch will actually do, and Activision. So would they do that? Like, first of all, we need to think of the maps, what they're going to do. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that. It's a big possibility that they are going to do it, but there's a small chance of them not doing that. But and like when there was the image, there was like, I was written in another language, but like the YouTuber like said what was actual meaning in English, and when it said that, I was like 8 remastered zombie maps including Gobblegum. Like, they would never do something like I know Gobblegum is a big thing in zombies, but why would they just say Gobblegum? Like, why would they say that? Like, that's just like saying, Call of Dead has PhD flipper. Like, Call of Dead, like that's basically like saying in the trailer of like a zombie map there was a like this is, for example, like Call of Dead, they'll like say, or like in the trailer it has like, well then again, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what I'm getting this to, but I don't know, that image may be fake. They might have just wrote that on a bit of player, printed it and stuck on the Black Ops 3 case. That is simple to just fake something like that, so I'm pretty sure it's fake. Like 100% for me, I think it's fake. It's my opinion. I'm just talking about this, so this is my opinion. I've not made a video on this, but I think today is a good time because this is what the live stream had on Ww2. So, what if this is going to happen? What the map's going to be? Now, this is a big thing, because obviously we need to think what the maps are going to be. First of all, we need to think what Treyarch would do. Like, what would Treyarch do? Like, what do you think they'll do? Like, what maps do you think they need to improve on? To me, I think they should do like a Not Your Totem remaster again. They've done tons of them. They've done one on Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1, and World of War, obviously. And those all good. But if they do one again on Black Ops 3, like another one, That would be sick. And if you're thinking what the remastered ones are, and Black Ops 2 they did one on Transit, and Black Ops 3 they did one in Revelations. Now you probably wonder, oh, that was just a little bit of the map. Nope, they did the full Nitro Totem in Revelations. They did the full Nitro Totem. So yeah, they actually did the big one. I was unexpected to do, like, see the full map of Nitro Totem in it. So that's something. And when they're doing the remastered maps, would they add more pucks in? Would they add the Gobblegum? Would they add double pack punch? We don't know these things in the remastered maps. So maybe they would. I do not know. But let's just talk about the maps. What I think they should do. So first of all, I think Nitro Totem with like the pucks. Like maybe they should add pucks in. But we do not still know that, like what I just said. But I think that would be great, and I think they should like add more doors in to go on the roof and like outside. Like again, it's a remastered map. It's not like a second one. So it's remastered, not a second one or something, whatever. So yeah, maybe that would be cool, but don't know if they would do that. And moving on to the next map, I think it should be maybe Transit, but we can take away the fog, we can take away the lava, we can put guns in the town third of all, and we can like make the map smaller and take away the bus, take away all the roads between all the maps and make it like a roundabout. That would be sick. But again, that would be called Transit, but that would be my second, but that's a lot of stuff to change though. But if they did that, Transit would be actually good. So we're moving on to the next one, which I think would be Dervies. Now, I think they should do like Dervies when like you fall down, you don't actually die, and just like something like that, like get down, like quick revive something. That would be sick. But then again, sound good because Dervies is like no. I think they should just add all the bad maps and just make them better. That's what I'm talking about here. So like Dervies, Transit, Buried wasn't hated. Yeah, Buried wasn't. Oh, I was thinking about this earlier. Let's have a new conversation. We don't have that much time. We actually have 30 seconds, so I was thinking about Exo Zombies. Would they do like a remastered maps on Exo Zombies? That's a big possibility of no. But I still think they might do like something like that. I have no idea. But put your ideas in the comments, and I'll have a read on that, and then that will be a big thing. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.